For a long time, many of the most capable professionals stay invisible, not because they lack expertise, but because they've never learned how to translate it. They're respected in the room, trusted behind the scenes, relied on when things matter. But publicly, they're quiet, not absent, just undefined. And the shift from quiet professional to recognized industry voice doesn't come from becoming louder, more confident, or more personal online. It comes from narrative authority. Here's what most people misunderstand about visibility. Visibility is not about exposure, it's about coherence. The professionals who rise aren't the ones sharing the most. They're the ones whose story finally makes sense, to others and to themselves. I've seen this transformation happen again and again. Someone deeply skilled, highly competent, often underestimated. They've spent years collecting insight, pattern recognition, and judgment, but they've never organized it into a narrative the market can recognize. So their work speaks, but they don't. Narrative authority changes that, because when you articulate your perspective clearly, not your resume, not your tips, people stop asking what you do and start understanding how you think, and that's when recognition begins. The turning point usually looks subtle. They stop introducing themselves with titles. They stop over-explaining their background. They stop trying to sound accessible. Instead, they begin speaking from a position of interpretation. They name patterns others feel but can't articulate. They frame problems more clearly than the industry does. They tell stories that reveal judgment, not just experience. And suddenly, the response shifts. People say things like, "I've never heard it explained that way. This clarified something I've struggled to name. You put language to what I've been sensing for years." That's narrative authority at work. It's not personal branding, it's perspective branding. And this is why the transformation doesn't require becoming someone new. It requires becoming legible. Inside our work, this is one of the most profound shifts clients experience. They don't manufacture a story, they edit their existing one. We identify the moments that shaped how they see their field, the decisions that reveal their standards, the insights that only came from being inside the work, quietly, consistently. And when those pieces are arranged correctly, visibility becomes effortless. Because the market doesn't respond to noise, it responds to clarity with gravity. This is also why visual and structural context matters. Your website, your messaging, your content rhythm, they don't need to be busy, they need to feel intentional. That's why tools like our luxury website templates can act as accelerators, giving professionals a composed editorial environment that supports authority before they ever say a word. And for those ready to fully step into being seen, the Signature program exists to guide this transition, from capable to recognized, from private excellence to public authority. If you've ever felt like your work speaks for you, but you haven't been fully heard, this isn't a call to perform. It's an invitation to be understood, because the most powerful voices don't announce themselves. They emerge once the narrative is finally clear.